Hi everyone, hi guys, it's another technical Thursday. Let's catch up with the week's price action and where the markets are and see where the next opportunities lie for us, if there are any. As always, let's begin with the economic calendar. My name is Dima and thank you very much for joining me. Let's see what we've got for the news today and tomorrow. Right, here we are. We've got Thursday, September 28th. We've had a little bit of Euro news. We've got some GDP figures and unemployment figures on the dollar. And then later in the day, again, dollar news, a speech there. So we're going to watch for Euro and dollar. And then tomorrow we've got CAD and dollar. And also we have a speech on the Euro there. So once again, dollar, Euro, and adding CAD into that as well. So let's keep that in mind and see how that is playing out with the technicals, with the price action on the chart. Here are our charts. There's our biases for the week. Let's have a look on the dollar again. Once again, the bullish bias playing out. We are now having a retracement. Here's the next level to reach for. And let's maximize this a bit. I know this is getting quite boring, isn't it now? It's quite samey, you could say. But that's how trading is. We've got the next level up here to watch for. Let's see if we get that reaction. On the dollar, looking for the next swing to develop and then move higher. And therefore, bullish dollar and a retracement on the dollar means possible idea for currencies. As always, let's have a look, move on to the next one, and pound dollar is the one we were looking at. And similarly, just the inverse of the dollar, we have the pound. So the pound is making a retracement, cleared these two levels, as you can see to the left here. We're now reaching for the next level down, going into the lower time frame. Here was that initial level that was marked at the beginning of the week. This now doesn't look relevant anymore, does it? And now we are heading into our zone of interest where we want to possibly engage. And let's see if we get that reversal and continuing to the downside into the next level as planned. So that is the pound dollar, remembering that the overall higher time frame bearish. So then we're going to stick to the bearish idea. Let's just carry on with that. All right. Pretty straightforward, kind of letting the market come to us, not rushing and going along with what it's showing us. A dollar yen was another bullish one. And as you can see, last few days since the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, bullish. We didn't quite reach into that. We're having a retracement, just like we are with the dollar index, and there's that retracement. The next level to watch for would be this zone of interest here. If you can see that marked out. So let's see what happens there. The invalidation points becomes the last swing, which is this low here. And now that we moved higher, this is the idea. So the high, cleared the highs, retracement, which we're having now, and then possibly going even higher, reaching for the highs. Now, no longer looking at this because this is quite a way down here. We've had this new swing low formed, and now let's wait for this, possibly with the news. Let's see how it plays out, and then continuing higher. So fairly easy to see, I would say. I mean, it's a clearly very trending market, and yeah, we're just repeating the same process. I mean, what else is there? What more is there to say? That's how it is. Okay. CAD yen, another one that is bullish. Again, we reached this target that we had at the beginning. As you can see, here's that extreme high. We're now at a very, very extreme high. So we really want to be careful because we are at a very extreme point. It's going to be riskier to buy here because we are at such an expensive area. We're near a whole number, the 111 significant figure. And what that means is this trade idea is now not valid if you didn't look at this zone right here, which we looked at, which was a goer for yesterday. However, that did occur during end of the day, Tuesday into Asia session Wednesday. So yeah, there may be some more, a little bit more momentum left here. And we didn't reach down into this side. We went higher, retraced, and then this was a swing. So sometimes the market goes without you, and so be it. And if there is a little bit more momentum, there's not very many pips, isn't there? There's only about 30 pips to the next significant number, and it's really getting much riskier, lower probability to trade this. So if you are thinking about it and you are looking at this zone, this area, now let's just do this properly. Looking at this area, then you really want to consider a very short-term trade because, well, you know, we have made a very a decent run. We have run higher. We're now in an expensive place. So yeah, it's touch and go here. CAD yen, that is it. So let's go to the euro pound. And what do we have on euro pound? We have a very deep retracement this week. We've gone through the levels we were expecting a retracement from, and now we've gone even deeper. This was the invalidation point, and now we have hit that. So now it's not very clear where we go from here. We may go even lower still. Let's just see what happens. We'll have to wait for some daily closes, and basically going to leave this alone for now until we have a change in the structure, and then we have what we want to see really is a break of this previous swing high. And then this now is not valid. This now is not valid. As you can see, this area was not held. So as we reached this target, we failed, went lower. And in the next case scenario would be a break of this level, a retracement to a better price, a cheaper price, and then carry on to the upside. However, these are 4-hour candles. It may take some time. Want to step aside here, just, you know, put your hands up, admit that this market is doing something else. So we'll have to wait and see. This is now no longer relevant, so we can get rid of all this and all this. This we looked at last week, I believe, and now let's see what happens from here. There may be some trends that we will be holding, possibly, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. There is a bigger zone, bigger area to watch for down here. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. For the moment, really want to step aside and then wait for that bullish momentum to come back in, to re-enter the market before considering going higher, now that we've reached this significant high here. So again, euro pound, leaving it be for now. Okay, pound New Zealand. Pound New Zealand has been ranging here for a few days. This was the zone that was interesting in order to continue lower. It is waving around this target point as expected. This area is a major low, and now we're waving around. Still would want to see this happen, want to see a better, more expensive price, or up here in order to consider this as high probability. So far, not had that, and I'm going to have to wait for that to happen first. Yeah, just this is what it is, a patience game, letting the market come to us, and then we decide. Just play along, see what's happening. As you can see, just a range bound movement, no clarity there. Okay, Euro CAD was bearish, as I spoke about on Tuesday. If you were with me, we were seeing this live and we're seeing that reaction. We had that reaction, we're now going lower, and now you can see another level has developed. So once again, the next idea, the next play would be something like so into the next level. However, we're at a cheap price. So again, remember, yes, we are bearish. Yes, we are trending. Yes, we're making retracements and then creating new lows. But as we go further down we go, the more riskier it becomes because, well, you're getting a cheaper price. So who knows when the market would want to turn around. We have our levels here that we looked to the left. as you can see. So we're going to be reaching for that, and from here to there, it's a decent 100 pips or so away. So that's would be the next consideration, and the invalidation point would now become this obvious high. And then continuing, and if we break this high, then no longer looking at it. So that is that. That's the Euro CAD. Okay, let's move on to gold. So here we are, gold. Expected that bearishness. Wow, look at that. Just completely decimated, completely collapsed. Went through all the targets and into the next extreme target down here. And really did not give any meaningful retracement to the downside. And now that we are reaching the extreme targets down here, it's probably wise to just, well, you know, leave it alone really. The only decent area we can see at the moment are these previous points down here. And now the invalidation point becomes this swing high. So we can now remove that as a break. Remove this. It didn't happen. We just completely collapsed. The market just, well, moved away without us basically, and such is life. That happens. So only if we get a better price and we get a clear swing point, then we can reach down into this level. But at the moment, because it's so cheap and dollar is so strong, don't really want to be fighting it. And we have basically reached the extreme levels targets. We had 1, 2, 3 levels now cleared, and that's it. I mean, it is what it is. What can I say? If you do not have anything from up here, then I mean, it's not worth looking at any longer, and it's just completely bearish now, broken between this low. So we're an extreme low price, cheap price, and don't want to be chasing the market. Let's see what happens with the news though at the same time. Okay, so that is gold and S&P, the stock market indices. This is what we looked at. Again, weakness as expected, continued weakness, and so it is. So it is. What do we have? Well, we really wanted to see a better price in order to enter, in order to trade. Didn't get that. Again, just like gold, collapsed, went lower. Well, what can we do? It is what it is. This is the area that I was marking out if we do have that, and indeed we had this scenario play out, which was the collapse. So not this, not this, and it was this. So now what's next? Well, we're just playing along with what we looked at, what we analyzed. The last high. Where's our invalidation point? We could just now take our invalidation point, which is the last obvious high here. And we're looking for the next swing, which is this scenario. So not didn't happen yet, hasn't occurred. We'll wait for that, let's see if that happens, and then to the next extreme level, which is down here. Once again, we are a decent number of points away, in this case about 76 from this possible area of interest of higher probability, but not there yet. We just had lower prices, lower, lower, lower. So now we're at a very extreme cheap price, and don't want to be chasing the market, don't want to be trying to catch a falling knife or just shorting it just because it's so bearish, and you know, you don't want to miss out. No FOMO here. We'll just play along with what the market gives, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Well, you know, we'll have more opportunities next week, guys. Okay, right, let's go back to the higher time frame, and as you can see, here's that daily swing, and then want to see a better price. Okay, so that is the S&P, and we're back to the dollar with its current retracement after having several bullish days. As you can see, we had what is the pattern of the dollar? We have extreme bullishness, brief pullback, and then continuation, brief pullback, continuation, brief pullback, continuation. This could be the next brief pullback and continuation, so no surprise to see some retracement days. As expected, it's a good thing because that shows us that the market is kind of, you know, we were talking before, just pressuring with a spring and then springing away, releasing that energy and moving higher. And for now, that's what's expected. We just have to wait for the retracement to end. And that is where we are currently at. And here's the bigger picture of the dollar with the next points of target up here. Hope you're enjoying this video. Do remember to subscribe, and you just click on the notification bell and you receive the videos automatically. And then we will be prepared together. If you have your own charts, you're welcome to leave a comment below. And I hope this helps you to see the charts a bit clearer. I mean, this is the whole point. My name is Dima, and I will see you on Sunday with some more opportunities to look at for the week. All right, bye for now, and hope you have a good trading day today and tomorrow. And I'll see you in the start of the next week. All right, bye for now, guys.